So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. They're urging him. Goes for a shot! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the return pass. Gabriel and Tomiyasu. Oh, good-looking ball. Rice. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And it's made its way to him. And De Bruyne! Oh, what has happened here? Calafiori receives it in a wide position. Rafinha. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Gullit. He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Vieira. And this is Cruyff. Some really good ball movement. Tomiyasu makes the interception. He's charged for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. He shifted it to the flank. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Rodri, looking for the run. Good read, needed to be. Threads one in. Now it's Rafinha. Great vision. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Wirtz!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Tomiyasu spots it and intercepts.
Guangdong United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And Martinez! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. He has a look up. He's in a great position here. Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Rodri. And this is De Bruyne. He's having a shot!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Can he finish? Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball. And splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rodri distributed tidily. Shot could be on. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Hullet. Gabriel is there, and he can get that clear. Wirtz. Rice. Now it's Alvarez. Passing nice and neat. Rafinha, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shoots! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Guangdong United have reclaimed it. Pass somewhat off target. Quality ball. And here's Alvarez. Rice. Calafiori can so cleverly bypass the press. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Se roga al propietario de un deportivo azul metalizado con matrícula capicúa que acuda urgentemente al aparcamiento. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Second period then underway.
Wangtong United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, cracking ball. And a shot! Wangtong United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Wangtong United are looking to break at pace. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he cuts out the supply. Valverde going full tilt down the right-hand side. Rice. And here's Wirtz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pullet is flagged offside. He's played it back. And here's Wirtz. Tries to pass it through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well read, nice interception. Wangtong United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. Gerrard. And it's Cruyff. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rodri, that's a good ball out wide. Tomiyasu, a player who needs no introduction.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? He's in space and looking for options. Plays in a cross. He's got two! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
So we have a very big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to belt it away. And he's quick to get it clear again. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rodri. Spread it left.
Wangtong United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Eto'o. It's a searching pass. Well, that has not gone well. Thuram. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Calafiori.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Rice. And here's Vinicius Junior. That is lovely. Rodri. Van Dijk. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Shot a goal! It's a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Cambio de jugadores.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
Durante el descanso.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Oh, it's Dembele. Dybala! And it's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, a breakthrough already. Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper's dealt with that. Vitz tidy with his distribution. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kukçu. Now it's Haaland. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Calafiori. And it's Vitz. And it's Rodri. Played out towards the right wing. Rodri. Hazard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That has been cut short.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Dybala threads one in, goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Xabi Alonso plays it short. And this is Hazard. Haaland! Quality ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him.
Guangdong United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And this is De Bruyne. And he was alert to it. And that was very necessary. And it's Tomiyasu. Haaland. So what can they make of this? That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Serginho.
Cerezo Osaka clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Rodri. And here's Alvarez. Hazard. Oh, it's Dembele. Driving on and making good progress. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
But he's well positioned here. Great chance! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Dybala. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now there's a... And Dybala! Gorgeous from Dybala! A finish right from the top draw. And they get themselves in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Face to face with the keeper. Tries a shot!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rice. That's Vitz. And it's Vitz. Alvarez. Well seen, saw that. And we hit half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we are back on the way.
Wangthong United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Valverde will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. Now this could be a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a lovely pass. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Dybala tries to pass it through. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Now it's Vitz, now it's Valverde, now it's De Bruyne. Oh, good read. And here's Yamal. Oh, shooting chance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Xavi Alonso. Guangdong United still have the cards to affect this game. Dembele stood his ground strongly. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable match. Chance, surely! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely spread. De Bruyne. Oh, he's played it in low. Caceres gets it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 22, Isco.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Guangdong United have their third corner. And he's there to belt it away. Calafiori aimed beyond the defence.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's having a shot! Isco getting this one clear. Now it's Dembele.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Tomiyasu looking for options for movement. And it's Rodri. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, such a clever... Martinez! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Guangdong United get their fourth corner.
On the field, number 14, Bebeto. Number 23.
Tries to get it clear.
Charlie.
Valverde going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the shot! It's run. There's the shot! That was a matter of inches.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Isco. Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? And a chance! Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And that will be it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you summarise what we've... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. And he's chosen to go back. And he cuts out the supply.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Takahiro Tomiyasu, a man who certainly had his moments in the 23-24 season, as did his team.
Yeah, he really made a difference in a very famous victory against their title rivals from Manchester.
The one where the manager beat his old master.
It was a win that really boosted their title credentials, making a lot of fans believe that their showing from the previous season had been no fluke.
It's a pretty loose pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rodri. Now it's De Bruyne. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Wirtz. Otto gets a foot in here. Bellingham.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Oh, good take in a good area. Good ball, good take. Rodri. That's Wirtz. Rice conjures time and space where few can. De Bruyne could try cutting inside here. Referee has just said play on.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top.
Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to clear it. Guangdong United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Wirtz. Calafiori. And it's Rice. Tomiyasu, a player who needs no introduction.
Wirtz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's heaved it away. Tonali. Now that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! Rice. Wirtz. Calafiori. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. And that has sent him sprawling. And he welcomes it in, heading backwards.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
De Bruyne. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. It's a loose ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Olise. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely spread. This looks promising. And it's Tonali. Olise! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Rodri attempts a clearance. So, third corner of the game. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Guangdong United are looking to go forward now. Rodri. For Rice. Wirtz.
There will be
Drilled
1
in
minute
low.
added time.
Oh, well played. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then. So neither side has yet broken through. And the counter is on. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Knocks it into space. Rice.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Nice interception, well timed. Guangdong United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Tonali, passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good spread.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Spread neatly, and he's picked it up out wide. And it's Rice. Oh, that's nice. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Threads one in. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rice. Martinez. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's a good spell of possession, this. Tries to play it through, and it's played. Chance! Really well taken goal. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Guangdong United have fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. And he's managed to gift it back. That is a great pick out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Tries to pass it through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Otto can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really... Chance for a shot! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Guangdong United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring.
Tries a shot! He's got a goal! Into the lead once more.
Goal!
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 10, Olise.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
On the field,
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
number 26.
Nicely weighted ball. Aimed in towards the centre. Guangdong United have their second corner now. There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9. Mbappe. Coming on the
Valverde.
field. Number 16.
Looking for the run.
Endrick.
He is through here.
Neymar. Substitutions taking
Guangdong
place.
United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's a good run, that. Great timing.
Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here. That has been slung wide. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. In with the challenge. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Now the ball's gone astray. Oh, super ball. Big chance! He's scored! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Number 22, Tonali. Coming on to replace him is number
Looking to play him in.
Joshua Kimmich.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Bebeto. Might be danger here. Rice. And time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining.